All right, nobody wanted to hear that. I get it. We don't want to confront old wounds. I understand. I get it. But we have to. So once you overcome the Six of Cups energy, that's when we're able to move forward. Right? And then, like I said, though, if we're stuck in this Nine of Pentacles and we're thinking that everything's all hunky-dory, the moon will come in and it'll rip that up from underneath us. So make sure that you have your ducks in a row for this eclipse. Make sure you're cleansing under the full moon. Make sure that you know what you want. And if you're dealing with a Gemini or an Aries, think about where you want to go with them, because things are looking real good with them. Things are looking good, right? If this isn't a Gemini or an Aries, this is about your relationships and, healing wounds in those relationships. It's also about authority and bringing the authority out. It's also, the Lovers can also be about lies that are exposed, in relation to authority, and then that ends up leading to Ten of Cups, because now you're finally free, right? Bottom of the deck, we're going to take all of it. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a big reading. We're going to take all these cards because it's lining up pretty well. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try and show you the cards as I shuffle and clarify. So we'll do that probably in this reading. I'll have to move the camera, so you'll have to bear with me. But something new we're going to try. Just going to make room for the rest of these. So, Page of Wands, Judgment. Something's revealed to you, and it requires a sense of courage to be able to accept what is revealed. What is revealed, though, gives you that necessary push of courage to move forward onto your path and presents a humongous opportunity at the end of Cancer season to push you forward on your path. And it may feel like a tower moment. However, the fact of the matter is it's not, and it's needed to be able to push you into the next thing, because what you're walking away from and taking a risk on is a whole bunch of lies, right? Five of Swords and Seven of Swords right next to it. It's a lot of lies and betrayal. So yeah, it might feel like a tower moment. Perhaps somebody was lying to you about this offer. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's not an offer after all, but maybe it's a way out of the lies. Maybe it's someone that's offering you, all this money and, riches and new beginnings, and then surprise. So you're going to take a risk. And, and you have to be the fool. You have to take a risk and move on. And what do you move on to? You move on to some big abundance. Really big abundance. And you get in touch with that feminine side. You cover those emotions and you move forward. It's all good. Right? It doesn't seem good at first, maybe. But it is, because it's pushing us forward. It's pushing us forward to be able to create a new us, to give us new beginnings. Let's take a look at the cards. And we'll get right into the extended. So here we are. All right. So we have here, I think you guys can see them okay. That's probably the best I can get there at the moment. So we have Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, right? There it is. Let's clarify. What do we need to know about the opposing thing. Okay. Three of Swords. So there's some heartbreak here. And that's... move these cups out of the way. To be distracting. Put over here where we can still see them kind of, but not really. So Three of Swords. Yeah, there might be some some heartbreak, some emotions that are stirred up, but I feel like it's just gonna happen. The important thing is you need to continue to work on yourself and move forward. Okay? So, Seven of Wands. Let's check it out. What do we need to know about Seven of Wands? What are we overcoming? How are we overcoming? And not being stubborn. Okay, well, somebody might be asking, how do I not be stubborn? Ooh. There's a lot here. Okay. Let's check it out. King of Swords, Six of Swords. Using the logic from King of Swords it gives you the opportunity to leave behind what isn't working, right? And like I said, you leave it behind. You are focused on where you want to go next, and you're leaving behind the conflict and the confusion of it all. Leaving behind the past and moving on to new things that are fated to happen. Right? New luck, new victory. New victory. New beginnings. Great. So there we go. Six of Cups, I feel like is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to skip that one. Because we know what that's all about. So let's look at Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, for some of you, this is all about, it's about being stuck in this fantasy world, right? Like, oh yeah, everything's fine, but is it really? Right? Five of, let's put this up here, guys. Maybe the clarifying. Sorry, let me just pull up the ones that were actually clarifying. Boop, boop. Boom, boom. Here we go. Is it? No. But the answer's in front of you on how to get out. And the answer is the full moon. It's also Neptune. Stripping away the illusions and the lies and this feeling of being stuck. Okay, great. We're going to clarify the moon then. Love when the cards clarify themselves. Ace of Wands. What is this new opportunity? What's it related to? What do we need to know about it? It looks like it leads to good things. It leads to a role reversal and a change in power. Especially if you're dealing with an Aries. Yeah. There's a desire to communicate and you want to move on. You are ready to move to better things for yourself. Right? Great. Let's look at the next one. So Seven of Pentacles. What seeds are we... Well, actually, no. I had planned with that. So let's move along here. Three of Wands. I feel like we can move that. Let's clarify this Gemini King of Wands situation. What's that about? Is this, moralize? Is it a love interest? Okay. Karma. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're also involved here. Especially if you're in a relationship with a Libra. Things are looking good once you communicate and figure out what you guys need to leave behind. But this is also karma with the eclipse. And as you move into Leo season, that's when the karma really starts to pick up. And you'll start to see the changes. That's why, this whole month we've been like, watch what you say, watch what you do. Right? Because a rebirth is coming as well. And for those that don't want to be here, they're going to be cut off. Great. Let's move on. 10 of Cups, I feel like, again, it's pretty self-explanatory here in the sense, we're cutting off people. That leads to happiness and new beginnings. So that seems, pretty, easy there. But then we have this situation, right? Page of Wands, Judgment, and the Chariot. So let's look at that. What do we need to know? Either we need to reveal something before it gets revealed about our career or where we're going, or something's revealed to us. Whatever it is, it's hurtful. Okay. Explains why we need a little bit of courage. Because it's not going to be easy to get through. Right? Those dark secrets, those things coming out. And here we have it. Right? Cancer. Opposing Capricorn. There it is. Makes sense that something's going to be revealed that's pretty heavy. Perfect sense. And if it is about this offer of money, let's clarify that. Because is this offer a way out? Is the Ace of Pentacles whatever we make it in this particular case? What is it? If it's about a relationship with someone, it looks like it could be, good, but it could also be a little hurtful. Bottom of the deck is the Star, so Aquarius. But also hopes and dreams. And the card that came out is Page of Swords in reverse. Whatever this is, guys, I wouldn't trust it. With this particular set of cards, basically, someone's liking to gossip here. If it's a Gemini, it makes a lot of sense. But if it's not, it could be someone that wants to gossip and that's it. Because they're getting they're watching you fall, right? And you may thought you can trust this person. But now, what's revealed to you is a load of lies, a load of bullshit. Let's clarify what we need to learn from the Tower. Besides the obvious. And remember, guys, this is setting us up for the next 6 months. So, this can be hurtful right now. But it's all for the better. Take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. The Tower doesn't have to be scary. Ten of Swords doesn't have to be scary, right? Because we're moving out, and if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they've been lying to you this whole time. My advice would be here is the ruse is found out from this Sag, right? It's very telling. The Tower moment happens and all the lies are just revealed. And maybe they were trying really hard to keep it together, like aggressively, right? If there's been an Aquarius, they've also been played. So, there's an Aquarius that's dealing with the Sagittarius nonsense. They've also been roped into the situation, especially if it's at work. And this third-party situation brings about some sadness. But it brings new beginnings that by Virgo season quickly move forward. The advice for now is to pull back. Let the lies reveal themselves and just move on. Just observe. Don't comment. Because we're moving forward into new abundance. Right? Let's clarify the Fool and the Empress. If you're tossing back and forth about do I take the risk or not, take it. It sounds scary, but you can be stuck in this not the way, right? All these lies, and they can keep lying to you. Oh, I'll forget them. Yeah, you can do that. Or you can get a hold of your emotions and move on. I know that sounds a little harsh, but when you're being put through that much BS, this definitely seems like the better option in my opinion. And the advice here is to take some rest. Because, you are feeling hurt about all of this, right? And you feel like, you had everything. But you're feeling a little diminished emotionally. But like I said, once you bounce back, being a Leo season, things look really good. And new structure gets put into place. And by the end of the eclipse, the world and everything you've wanted is yours. By the end of the eclipse, I mean the end of the eclipse season in December, the next 6 months. And there might be some anxiety because people keep trying to come back into your life with all these promises, right? All these empty promises. And sometimes aggressively. But just know that the universe has your back. And everything will work out how it's meant to be. And there you have it. There's your lunar eclipse reading. The entire deck. Alright. Guys, there it is. Manifest your energy and Seek what you desire for the next 6 months. It's going to be an intense week or so, leading up to the eclipse. But once it's here, bountiful abundance waits. All right. Just listen to the warnings, listen to the lessons that are coming out, watch what's coming, but just like the High Priestess, just pull back. Let it unfold. And then you can attack August 1st once Mercury's over. All right. There you have it. I love you all. We're going to get through it. All right. Leo season readings starting soon. I know I didn't finish the Cancer ones. I'm sorry. Just with the retrograde going on, I was a little weary about that. Also, just a forewarning with this, because I am doing this during the retrograde, take it with a grain of salt. Okay. But I think it's pretty spot on. But anyway, I love you, and I will see you for Rain Past Monday. I'll be the next video we're doing. And that'll get us ready for Leo season. Can't wait. Bye.